While headlines around the world focused on the damage inflicted on the ancient Kiev-Pechersk Lavra, another cultural tragedy unfolded almost unnoticed in Dnipro. Hidden behind the larger story was the destruction of one of the city's most cherished landmarks, the House of Organ and Chamber Music. The blast shattered its stained glass windows, damaged the historic building itself, and wounded the heart of the hall, its unique organ. For many people, an organ is simply a musical instrument. This one was much more than that. The organ was built by the German company Sauer and installed in 1985. With more than 2,000 pipes and dozens of registers, it filled the hall with a sound powerful enough to shake the walls and delicate enough to resemble a whisper. Generations of Dnipro residents grew up attending concerts beneath its vaulted ceilings. Thousands heard Bach, Mozart, and Ukrainian composers there for the first time. The building itself carries a remarkable story. Constructed between 1913 and 1915, it was originally St. Nicholas Church. Wars, revolutions, Soviet repression, and decades of changing political regimes failed to erase it. The church was closed, repurposed, and even used as a warehouse, yet it survived. In the 1980s, it was carefully restored and given a new life as a center of classical and organ music. What had once been a place of prayer became a place of beauty, memory, and culture. Now, after more than a century of endurance, the building stands wounded once again. The destruction of the stained glass windows is particularly heartbreaking. Stained glass is not merely decoration. It transforms sunlight into stories. Every morning, colored beams once float across the walls and seats of the hall, creating an atmosphere that no modern concert venue could reproduce. According to the hall's director, the windows were almost completely destroyed. Concerts have been suspended indefinitely. Perhaps the saddest detail is that cultural destruction rarely makes the front page. Human lives rightly come first. Yet when a concert hall is damaged, when an organ falls silent, when stained glass explodes into thousands of fragments, something irreplaceable is lost. A city loses part of its memory. Future generations lose a place where they might have discovered music, wonder, or inspiration. The attack on the Lavra shocked the world because it struck a symbol of Ukraine's spiritual heritage. But the damage in Dnipro reminds us that cultural heritage is not only found in famous monasteries and UNESCO sites. It also lives in local concert halls, in old churches reborn as cultural centers, in the sounds of an organ echoing beneath a dome, and in the stained glass that catches the afternoon sun. This week the world mourned a cathedral. Dnipro mourned a voice. And for now, that voice has been forced into silence.